Mayor with Lieutenant Governor Delgado, and sir, I appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you.
And a couple questions. Myself as a combat veteran, and also a homeowner, I'm also a small business here in upstate New York. I'm starting to feel the squeeze from property taxes, utilities, taxes across the state, insurance, basic groceries. And what specific measures or actions may you take once, if you're elected in office, to help everybody across the board, not just veterans?
Well, first of all, thank you for your service. I very much appreciate that. And I think, in terms of the affordability crisis, whether it's around housing, whether it's around health care, whether it's around economic opportunity, the state has a responsibility to invest more directly in New Yorkers. A lot of times we give money away to big business. We give money away to entities that already have a lot of resources. We could be taking that same money and investing it in our small businesses, investing it in our healthcare system, and investing it in affordable housing in a way that actually supports New Yorkers on the ground. And that does require making sure that if we're going to have taxation to raise revenue, we do that amongst folks who make multi-million dollars or billionaires, so we can share in that prosperity. And on the tax front, I would say the property taxes are a big issue. We should provide real meaningful property tax relief for working families, and we can do that with proper legislation.
Okay. My next question would be, Utica has a strong veteran community, and we have the Utica Center for Development, Veterans Outreach downtown, and then we also have Clear Path out west. And with the strong competition for funding, do you have any plans or any thoughts on funding for veterans organizations?
I think the funding, yes, sir. I think the funding mechanisms need to be more segregated and not sort of one big pot of money, because oftentimes the access to that money is going to only move in one direction, depending on who has the relationships, the networks, the technical assistance. So I think we need to set up more segregated money so that we know it can intentionally go to certain regions in support of our veterans, in support of housing that's going to be a critical need, and do so in a way that actually lifts up all communities. We can't do that if we have it just spread out thin across the entirety of the state without any real divide.
Right. Well said. And how did you feel tonight's town hall went, and what would you want people to take away who weren't able to attend, who would watch this video?
Well, I'd like folks to know that I care about them. I want to fight for you. We have an opportunity here to put in the governor's seat somebody who really cares about the public, who isn't here for power but here for the people, who wants to leverage the people's power for the people. And we have an opportunity to really change a broken status quo that's leaving folks behind. So the chance that I get to listen to folks and hear from them means the world to me, because it gives me a chance to understand how I can best serve the people.
Thank you for your time, sir. I know you're busy. Appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Be bold, be you, and let your soul shine.